Yo, 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 guys, what is poppin'? It's your girl Anna here, and today I have a brand new video. I have week whatever, or not week 4 recap. I'm just trying to get some music. Oh, cool. Alright, so this is Lo-Fi Kit Kat Morning by Fear Dog. Let me just pair it with this. So yeah, I have week 4 recap. I have no idea. Never mind. So as you can see from the standings, still we only have 3 4-0 teams. I am sitting at 1-3. This is, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're only a few spots from playoffs, but I mean it's still a little aggravating. I feel like I could be doing a lot better in this league, and I'm just not. Part of that is me not even using my mega, which is like one of the best megas. But I don't know. I don't want to mess up using it and then have that instantly scar me for the rest of, I guess, this draft league. So I'm hoping I can do something. As you can see, right now my kill leader is Sharpedo at 4-4. Which is terrible. I mean, 4-4 for your kill leader is pretty bad. And yeah, as you can see, everyone has played a game, which is something I want to do a lot. I don't want to run the same 6 Pokemon every week and make minimal adjustments. I like switching up the team. If I have to make drastic like turns, I will make them. I will not hesitate to do that. And yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about maybe switching some members of this team. I don't know for sure yet, but that can definitely be something I'm looking forward or looking into with this team. So that's my team recap, I guess. So I'll talk about everyone else's team, I guess. As you can see, no one has played any week 5 yet, which is great for me because that makes doing this a lot easier. Let's check out. I guess we'll check out the league leaders because now I can actually like do damage and stuff. Like that. Alright, so obviously Alolan Marowak is your kill leader. No shockers there. Did it? Well, I mean this is all messed up, alright. So I just wanna say that before I talk about anything, but 12 kills is not something you should be laughing at. If I have one goal at versing Toronto, who I verse next week 5, is just limiting this mon. I mean, this mon can obviously, if you don't prep for it, it's gonna obviously make you pay because a lot of people will underestimate this mon. I am one person who will not because I've used this mon. I know it's amazing defensively, and I know it's great offensively. I know it's great in Trick Room. It walls so many things that it shouldn't. Like, it has an electric immunity, so it makes volt switching a lot harder. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a mon you should be looking out for. Mega Beedrill, I don't understand how this mon is in the top 2. Like, I'm not a big Mega Beedrill fan. In season 1 of MLD, I barely used it because rocks are so detrimental to it. If you can get rid of rocks, I mean, this mon can really shine, but if you can, it can. It just flat out can. Zygarde, really good. I mean, you saw what it did to me week 3. And it's a really insane mon, and yeah, I mean, it's just really good if you don't prep for it well like I did. So it can really punish that. I mean, it has D-Dance, it has Sub, it has 1,000 Arrows, which is probably one of the best ground type moves in the game because it just hits everything. Yeah, very tough Pokemon to prep for. Latias, another very tough Pokemon to prep for because you don't know what this mon is bringing half the time. You don't know if it's going to be running defensive or offensive, or like it ran Scarf against me. I didn't think it would run Scarf, but it ran Scarf against me. Yeah, I mean, very, very tough Pokemon to just deal with if you're not ready for it. Rotom Mow, I mean, kind of the same thing. Volt switching out, Leaf Storming. Definitely is very problematic at times because it can get really annoying. nasty plotting, thunder waving, will-o-wisping somehow, even though it's a grass type, but I won't question it. Meloetta, I didn't actually realize this. I didn't know this until, I believe, last week. Meloetta is actually the, what is this team? Sylveons? Or the Scottish Superiors? Yeah, Scottish Superiors. This is actually their Dynamax captain, which is very interesting. So, yeah, I mean, this mon can actually just Dynamax and go off. Like, that's part of the reason why it has 7 kills. 7 legit kills, like, not influenced by the game and all that. Inteleon, Dynamax captain, insane. It's just a really insane mon. Noivern, I said last time, Noivern, I don't see this mon staying in the top 10. I could be wrong, but I mean, I still don't think this mon is going to stay in the top 10 because, I mean, it has a lot. It can't reliably be a sweeper. Like, most of the times, you want this thing running first. You want this thing switching out and pivoting and defogging and heavy-duty boots. So I don't think it can reliably stay at this top 10 because it's not just an offensive threat. You're going to use this thing for other things. But for now, it's in the top 10. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that progresses. Hawlucha finally in the top 10. I have been waiting for this thing because it's paired with, I believe, it's paired with Indeedee, I think, right? SJS is San Jose. It's paired with like Toxapex and Corv. They drop? No, they still have Corv. Yeah, like Indeedee, Alakazam, Hawlucha, Corviknight, Toxapex. I've been waiting for this team to finally pop off, and for, in particular, Hawlucha and Mega Alakazam, which has only played in 1 game, not picked up a single kill. I've been waiting for these 2 to pop off, including Indeedee. I've been waiting for these 3 to really pop off. And finally Hawlucha got a good game. I don't know. We'll see in the replays. I haven't seen any of these replays yet, so really good on my part. But yeah, Hawlucha is insane at what it does. I don't think I need to explain why it's so good. And Meloetta, I don't think I need to explain why it's so good. Outside of the top 10, I'll just mention Celesteela since it also has 6 kills. Celesteela does a lot of things. Like, it just does so many things well. So it's very obvious as to why it's number 11. Because you can use this thing for so many different things. So it's probably come offensive in the last 2 or 3 games, and it just went under the radar. You don't really prep for offensive Celesteela, you prep for defensive Celesteela. So yeah, I mean, Celesteela is just very powerful if it's Banded or Life Orb, if you're running max attack and it's constantly getting beast boosts. Yeah, I'll mention Kartana too, because Kartana, I love Kartana. I'll actually mention these 2. I'll mention Mega Aerodactyl and Kartana because they both kind of do the same thing. They're really good at revenge killing and sweeping if you don't really give them any pressure. Mega Aerodactyl, if it sets up 1 Dragon Dance, because I'm pretty sure that's legal. If you set up one Dragon Dance with Mega Aerodactyl, you can sweep the game. You can just sweep the game. It's not very hard to see why you can or why you can't sweep the game. It's getting Tough Claw boosts, and it has +1 attack, and it has Stab Stone Edge, and it has does it get Brave Bird? It gets things like Dragon Claw. It gets so much coverage. It's not hard to see why it's going to be, in my opinion, one of the best Pokemon in this league. And Kartana is just, in my opinion, the best tier 1. It is the best sweeper, best revenge killer. It has a pretty good speed tier. I think Scarf is the best set. Unless you have something that's going to outpace it, this mon can just go in, and as soon as it gets that first +1, it can just sweep with Knockoff or Leaf Blade or something. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest of these mons, I guess I can go into like the top 30. Here they are. I mean, they're all doing their thing. I don't really have too much to talk about. Sharpedo, my MVP for now, is tied for 16th. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, this is definitely interesting. I guess what we can go to is damage done, because that's a whole Another different thing. Wrong way. Okay, so the two Dynamaxes being number 2 isn't shocking. Latias has been more offensively lately. Hatrini has been offensive. It has Trick Room and everything. Meloetta, another Dynamax. I don't know if Ditto can Dynamax in this league, but if it can, I mean, it's not very hard to see why it's top 10. Halucha, really good at doing its job. It just kills everything. Celesteela, like I said, has been running probably more offensively lately. And Leech Seed toxic damage racks up quickly. Kartana, Sweeper, it does so much damage constantly, even to walls that are supposed to stop it. I mean, it's another really good wall breaker too if you want it to fill that job. Though I wouldn't really recommend it. It's still a really good wall breaker. And then Rotom Mo, I guess, is here because why not? It's a good pivot option and stuff like that, I guess. Leaf Storm, Nasty Plots hit hard, gets access to Toxic, can discharge Paralysis and then just start racking damage up or Volt Switch out. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious to see why these mons are good. I guess we can look at the most luckiest mons in this league. And some of the most unluckiest. There's your top 10 for the most unluckiest mons. Yeah. Slowbro, I guess, is lucky. These are some lucky mons too. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, 2 of mine are making the luckiest. Kind of shocking, I guess. I wasn't really expecting, really 3 mons making the top for me, which is, I don't know, was not expecting that. Now I'm curious. Now I'm gonna look at my lucky mons. Let me see, because I'm pretty sure they do have a total lucky, but my team is actually kind of lucky. Whatever. That's not the point. That's not the point of this video. This is supposed to be about everyone else. Okay, so I guess we can look at the 10, or no, not 10, 8 games of last week, or 7 or something, because I don't think some of them have been played yet. Yeah, some of them haven't. So I guess we can go for this game. Really, I'm just gonna point out any cool tech I see, anything like that. So this was Shed Ninjas versus Burning Reshiram. Yeah, Burning Reshiram. This is a Trick Roomish team. Baton Pass is very interesting. And this is where Halucha went off, right? Yeah, 5 kills. Okay. just making sure that I have the right game. So let's go hyper fast. We have some battles to get through. So they're gonna trade rocks. Roar. Okay, that's kind of cool. Trick Room. Z. Oh, okay. Fire Blast. Interesting. Has Shadow Ball. Ooh, so he's trying to call it out. Okay. Incineroar. Oh, so this is Mega Zam's literally only game. Okay. So Expanding Force literally almost KOs. Ooh. Oh, that's game. That is game. Unfortunate. Wait. And was knockoff literally its only? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this game is very... Halucha just went off. That's all I have to say about that game. I'm not even gonna press on it. Nobody... The opponent, Burning Reshiram, they didn't really even do anything wrong. I mean, they just got... Halucha got its perfect opportunity to come in. The only, I guess, fault is that they didn't really make any play. They didn't really get Gengar in. They didn't get anyone in to really stop it. To stop another Source Dance coming out. So, yeah, I mean, that's really the only fault. Halucha just did its thing and didn't really have any counter. So next we have Sacramento versus Scottish. And I actually do know who won this. So I versed one of these teams. I've versed this team. I can't remember teams. Ooh, Volt Switch actually did so much. Yeah, you could just quick attack. So yeah. Okay. Wait. Oh my god, it avoid. Oh my god, it has bounce. Bruh. Okay. So little hacks we're gonna see. Relic Song, Fire Punch. Ooh, Relic Song is gonna go back into here. Heal Bell, fair enough. Relic Song gets the sleep. I've seen sleep so many times from this mon. It's insane. What is he? Wait, what is he doing? Why? He's just letting the mon sweep. Like, he literally just let it sweep. And just get its... Okay. Yeah, so, like I said, it can Dynamax. I actually didn't know. I was just making sure, to be honest. Surf is gonna KO. Oh, so this is Life Orb, so this is not what it was before. Interesting. Psychic. What did he use? Quick Attack? Oh, he didn't realize Terrain. Okay. A Jump Kick. Sucker Punch. Oh. He's gonna get outplayed. Okay. Unfortunate. So Haxorus cleaned it up. Good job on Haxorus. I liked the Cloyster initiative. I know Cloyster, it's a huge problem. I've played it in playoffs and I had to prep around it because it just killed my team. So really when it led and Volt Switch into Quick Attack was really nice. Very smart. Yeah, I mean, the only down... This was a really close game. I think this was probably one of the best games this... Not season, but I think this week was probably the best game, at least from a viewership perspective. Unfortunate that misplayed on the Sucker Punch. If I were King... They're both named as King. Okay, King... Belgarian. If I was King Belgarian, I would have probably went for... I would have just spammed Sucker Punch. You have no reason not to spam Sucker Punch, especially since you know for a fact that they're going to eventually attack. And I think... I don't know, I would have just kept my Sucker Punches. So yeah, Alakazam picked up 2, Haxorus picked up 2, and Inteleon picked up 2. That's pretty much the notable things. So very interesting. Vancouver versus Alapskin Absols. Very, very interesting match. Like I noted before, this is one of the matches on the radar for me. So I'm actually a little curious as to how this went. They trade rocks. I think. Ooh, okay, so Celesteal is going to come in. So what is a Celesteal? It's going to be offensive. Yep, Air Slash. Life Orb. Ooh, interesting. Blocked switch. Toxic. Good play. So it's gonna slack. Hacks. Okay. Good Earthquake play. Will-O-Wisp. Ooh, that was smart. Dragon Claw. It's gonna be able to tank it. Sub. Okay. That's gonna be... I don't know how that's gonna work out because, I mean... It's not gonna be able to break it. Ooh, Automize. Okay. Okay, so this is literally just gonna sweep then. Oh, Encore. Yeah, I don't think you have any reason to switch here. Yeah, Energy Ball. And I could just D-Dance. Oh. Okay. Oh, never mind. Mega... Or Scizor... Regular Scizor is just gonna be able to Z-Captain its way to a victory. Defogs for this. Smart. But, oh. Yeah, this is just... Yeah. Yeah. So very, very interesting. I think you kind of misplayed with the Mega Garchomp a little bit. I understand why you sent it in, but I mean to go for a sub, it does make sense to go for a sub, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. He really kind of screwed himself by setting up a sub and going for Swords Dance into Earthquake. And just kind of sacking it when it was really... I mean, it kind of dealt with... What did it deal with? What was it? Where? Oh, it's on this side. Dragon Claw. I mean, this really breaks down that Heatran. It's a really good counter for the Heatran. It's really good counter for Thundurus. I'd even argue it's really good for Conkeldurr. So I kind of just sacked it. On this side... I mean, Hatrini was the win con the whole time, so I mean, it just sort of did its thing. I mean, um, I mean, I guess if the only things were probably getting predictions wrong, um, and I think letting Mega Aerodactyl die to a BP was kind of a detrimental thing. I don't know what the things were. Should I even go over my match? I mean, if you guys want to check that out, it's probably on my channel, so just head there. I kind of talked about it more in depth, but I guess I'll show you guys like the kills and stuff. But pretty much this game relied upon Fortress getting its hazards up, or I'll tell you my game plan was getting hazards up for Fortress, and then hyper offense and full switching and retaining momentum throughout the whole match, and then turn 10, turn 9 happened, turn 12, something like that. Latigas gets a crit, which makes me recover. I lose all my momentum. I lose hazards. I get 4-0'd. As you can see, Mega Beedrill 2 kills, Alomomola 2 kills somehow, Rotamo 2 kills. Yeah, I mean it was just kind of unfortunate, but it's just another week in my life. I'll bounce back for sure. 15 weeks. This is nothing. So yeah, we went through that one quick. So now we have the number 1 versus the number 2/3/4 team. I don't know. I already know who won this. And you can already tell from the coach. If you know who the coaches are, you can already tell who won this. But I haven't seen this, so I'm curious. So this is Vale. It's gonna go for Hypnosis turn 1. Poltergeist. Oh my god, it's gonna give me so much lag. Light Clay. It's gonna do so much damage. Hypnosis misses again. Why? I don't understand why you would go 3 times. Okay. To be fair, that's kind of bad luck, but I don't understand why you would go for Hypnosis. You should have just gotten screens up. I think that was kind of the bad play. I don't. Also, knockoff there was kind of questionable. So it can get rocks up. It's probably gonna go for Poltergeist here. Yeah, and it just lags my whole entire computer. Nice, or laptop. Knockoff. Yeah. All right. Good play. Oh, okay. It's the user. Fair enough. So Zygarde can come in for free, kind of on the defog. Yeah. So is this sub? Is it U-turns? 1,000 arrows. So this is just gonna get some damage off. That is so defensive though. So it's gonna slack off. What is it? Slack off DP. This can come in. Oof. Yeah. I mean U-turn. Because this could be Lightning Rod. I mean he could be bluffing it, but that's probably Thick Club. Rest. Oh, oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. So you just didn't know the terrain. Oh my god. What the... This is definitely Thick Club. Oh yeah, Pursuit's legal in this league. Yeah. Forgot about that. I don't know how close am I to the mic, because that could have gotten cut off. Or a lot of it. Protein. Aldino. Can you turn? Yeah, he's kind of playing really passive with the Tapu Koko. He's not really trying to go for, like... He's probably Specs or something. But he's not really going for anything. Like, he's not going for any electric-type moves, which is kind of weird. Like, sure, there's a lot of ground immunities and stuff. But still kind of weird. Greninja can come in for free. Go for an Ice Beam. As this goes for... Yeah. So much is it? I actually did a decent amount. And it's Life Orb. So it's gonna switch with Protein. Yeah, so he's probably gonna go for U-turn here. Oh, he's gonna go for Taunt. Okay. Interesting. So, oh, he's not Specs. Okay. So I don't. Is that HP Ice? I don't. Yeah. So like, see right there. Like, instead of, like, he was trying to call the Glass Guard. I understand that, but I don't understand why he didn't A, switch, or B, go for a Thunderbolt there. Because he wasn't doing it before. Yeah, Ice Beam's gonna do that. So, yeah, I mean, he has to rely upon a lot of things happening. Yeah, and that's just gonna die. So, apparently, this is a 4-0. Yeah, so this is Dynamax Ditto. Oh my god. I don't like that. Max Rockfall. Oh my god, this thing gets... What does this thing get on the... Max Flutterby? Okay, so it's gonna kill this, too. Or it's gonna kill... What, this? Why is it glitching? It's... Protect, it's gonna be able to go through it, of course. How much is that doing? 14, wow. And that's like... 14 times 8. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Oh, wait, is this mixed? This is mixed. Interesting. Yeah, so it's gonna be game. So Drapion, whatever. Leech Life, it's only, yeah, I mean, that's really, to be fair, that is really your best move. And I think that's Scarf or something. Glass Scorpion come in. So I think he sacks him on right here. Because, I mean, like I said, this is a 4-0. So he's going to sack this. So I think Drapion can just come out and click Pursuit. Or Leech Life. Okay. Yeah. Sea Power. Hydro Vortex. It's going to live. Wow. That did nothing. So is that's defensive. Oh, okay. So it's going to live here. And then it's going to die. Okay, so that's where the 4-0 Gardevoir gets the last kill. I don't know what this was. This was probably defensive. Drapion, which is interesting. It might be AV. Yeah, it's probably AV. That's how it could tank it. Very interesting match. Oh god, it's gonna be a lot of fun to face. Okay, so last matchup as we are 27 minutes in. Okay, I could definitely cut time down from doing it like this. All right, so as I ranked like one of the top teams, these are from just teams, these are in my opinion the top few teams, I should say. Yeah, I mean so just from just looking at this, Finny is so good this matchup. Finny, nothing on this team can sort of break down Finny. So I'm kind of curious as to how it could break it. Trick? What? Wait, what? Why would you trick on? I mean, you were trying to make a read. I get that, but I don't know. Is this thing gonna? Okay, I was gonna say, is this thing gonna sweep? Toxic. I don't know if you have toxic that. I would have just rather Scald or something. Okay. Yeah, so it could just Giga Drain. So I don't know about that play. You could have just went into this as Giga Drain can. Okay, so this is your answer. I see. Okay, so yeah, you just sack Finny. Wow, this game went quick. Okay, so Earthquake can take it out, and then Breloom, and then Noivern just... That was a very quick game. That was a very quick game. 4-0. Megan Lopunny didn't even need to touch the floor. Yeah, some very unnecessary plays happened, like tricking for Azelf, which I understand was a read, and you're trying to make that, but you didn't really need to go for a turn 1 trick lead. That should be more reserved for mid game to late game. That's where you really make your reads. You don't really make them early game. You can, but you usually play safe the first few turns and then you start making your reads later. But I understand. I get it. Shaman put in work though. I was not expecting that thing to do a lot, and it decimated my expectation. Picked up 2 kills. Crocodile played insane. Scarf Crocodile, I'm assuming, played insane. 3 kills for it. Noivern picked up a kill. Drasted Noivern. I hate Noivern. I hate it. It should not be a kill leader in my opinion. But yeah, I think misusing Tapu Fini, not even switching into Rachi, or really switching into anything, you really just, I mean, sacked Fini, which is probably your best wall besides from Shaman. I mean, this thing walls, in my opinion, these 5 members of the team, and you just sort of sacked it. Turn, like, 7 or something. Like, definitely not smart. Yeah, I mean, you just sort of, in my opinion, he just sort of looked like he threw the game. I mean, I don't know. So that's gonna be your week 4 recap, week 5, whatever. I think we're on week 4. I'll show standings again, as you can see. And like I said, I versus Toronto this week, which is gonna be really fun. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so thrilled. It's going to be very interesting. As you can see, week 5 is going to be very interesting just for the fact that it's going to change a lot of things up for the standings, because currently we only have 1 3-1 team, a whole bunch of 2-2s, a whole bunch of 1-3s, some 0-3s. So it's definitely going to be very interesting from that point of view to see how sort of everything's going to shape up. But yeah, we will see. We will see next week. I will get that done, and I will hopefully be on time. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, and peace out, boys.